Well, the question you could always ask about an investment like analytics is, well, we could put that off. It's a big project. It'll take a couple of years. We won't do it this year. The problem is, if you don't start, you won't get to where you want to be because it's going to take you a couple of years. If you wait and your competition does it first, they will be selecting people out of your organization. They will be targeting recruitment towards your organization. They will be better training or hiring or developing people than you are. So it's going to become a battle of competition for people. Well, there's a lot of incredibly interesting examples of how companies have leveraged data to transform their business and their people. I'll give you a couple examples. Sales, hiring. Every company has to hire salespeople. We never are exactly sure who we should be hiring from. Should we be hiring from our competitors? Should we be hiring from partners? Should we be looking for people with grade point averages from certain schools who have certain experience, certain demographic differences? Another great example is theft or fraud. We have a client who's a bank, and they found that they were having fraud and theft in different parts of their operation. And they were assuming, as most companies do, that they could solve that problem through training and certification and compliance programs. So of course they spent many months going through that and found that the patterns of fraud didn't change. The behaviors were the same. So they did some data analysis to try to figure out what factors could be correlated with various levels of theft and fraud. And they found that the most highly correlated factor in this particular company was the number of miles between the branch and the district manager. So those are the kinds of things that analytics will teach you, that they will feel like they were obvious later, but they weren't obvious when you started, and they'll change your belief system and understanding of how your organization works.